everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got an exciting matchup on tap. It's the Steelers coming in at 10-1, going up against the Giants, who come in at 8-3. So with that, let's get up to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. On the call, here are Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
On the not too much time has elapsed yet here in this one. Let's get you into the action here early in this first quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And he's got the AFC leader in receiving yards last year, Antonio Brown. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And connection number 1 there on the game, Roethlisberger to Boney Tony. Antonio Brown, that's what his high school teammates used to call him.
I wonder what they would call him now.
More muscular, more successful Boney Tony Brown, right?
I'd say you're probably right. They may be all of that. They'll still call him Boney Tony, but Ben Roethlisberger calls him my number 1 target.
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And he comes back with one complete. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 42 yards.
There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown. And Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic. And Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl at 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back. Now a first down carry by Bell. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Jason Pierre-Paul first burst on the scene for me, headed towards his draft year. You know what I saw him doing? Like 15, 16 backflips in a row on a YouTube video.
Athlete.
Absolute athlete, and he uses that agility to slip past guys and make plays in the backfield.
That draft year 2010, 15th overall pick. Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Darius Hayward-Bay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments.
job on 1st and 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Can this defense rise to the challenge for the final stop? They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger going for the deep ball. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage,
let's see this thing play out here. Big 3rd down situation. Can they prevent them from getting to the marker? And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Bell. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance.
Big 3rd down situation. What can this defense do? What will they do to try to get this to 4th down? And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow.
The Giants will look to Josh Brown for the field goal try. The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter. And Brown able to put it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. And so the defense backed up here. Let's see if they can hold on this next play. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Working from the gun, Manning. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, here's Manning. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. They'll try to run now with Jennings. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Rashad Jennings with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times...
So time becoming an issue here late in this first half of action as we get back down to the field. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Over the middle here to Brown. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. They'll get 16 yards there. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Roethlisberger. Bryant with a catch right side. And he goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
So they're operating in the red zone. Ben to throw again. That's caught at the 1. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the line. Defense with their backs against the wall here in the red zone. Let's see how this thing plays out. Jennings. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
Now only needed a yard, instead went backwards. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So a good job on first and second down. Now it's third down. Can this defense rise to the challenge for the final stop? And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. It's Bryant. And it's a Steeler touchdown. Martavis Bryant with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense. With 2 guys going up for the football, which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will as well as a really...
So the offense now in the red zone here, looking for a score. Let's see what they draw up. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And he has not been able to find the same type of running room this week as last. Such a great game. We met with him. He came in, had the biggest smile on his face, so we just thought that would carry over.
Sometimes you wonder if maybe it borders on a little overconfidence. They were so good last week. He's getting extra blocking out on the perimeter from the wide receivers to get him downfield. In this game, maybe he came into it with the idea that it's just going to be like last week, be a piece of cake. And what they're getting from the defense isn't exactly the same. And, boy, it's been tough going for him.
Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ladarius Green, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Strap in. It's 4th down. Can the defense get the stop and the football? Now Manning, gotta have this one. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Well, let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. And anytime a receiver's over 100 yards like he is, maybe the D coordinator scratching his head a little bit. If you're the D coordinator, what are you doing? Whatever he's not doing?
That's the best way to put it, but you have to treat him like the hot shooter in basketball, the guy that's just not missing. You run enough people at him to make him give up the ball.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. All right, let's see this thing play out here. Big third down situation. Can they prevent them from getting to the marker?
Hey, we got four. We got four down. Here we go.
On third down, here's Bell. Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here we go now, a big third down situation. What can this defense do? What will they do to try to get this to fourth down? Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some foot.
Inside the red zone, a chance for this offense to push it across for 6. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd down following the run.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. On the counter, here's Bell. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.